I'll now call the regular meeting of the Dixon City Council back to order. And we are now under new business, and we have a presentation and possible discussion regarding the 2008 Police Department year-end report. Chief Mort, I guess this is one of your last appearances before the City Council. And before you do that, I want to commend you on 6 years of terrific leadership. You have brought the police department forward as we have all expected you to do, and I know you feel very proud of what you have done, and we as citizens feel very proud of what you have done with your staff and all of our sworn staff and non-sworn staff. So I won't say any more about that, and I'll let you move forward.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And yes, this hopefully, I believe, will be probably my last presentation in front of council. And I'll make a few comments about that at the end if it's okay. It is my pleasure tonight to present to the council the 2008 year-end report for police services and programs and the like that we have accomplished, and just kind of an overview of what is going on in the Dixon Police Department, your police department here in the city of Dixon. You know, the report that you have in front of you is 35 pages long. I'm not going to spend time and go through all 35 pages and give a point-by-point overview of everything. But I think it is a quite comprehensive review of the entire operations of the department, the staffing that is currently in the department, personnel listed, the accomplishments that we've made in our 5-year strategic plan. This was the year, actually the 5th year of our 5-year strategic plan. Some of the significant investigations that have occurred, both in field operations and support services over the last year. Information on the sub-beat policing program that we implemented about 4 or 5 years ago, and the improvements we're still trying to work on that. It's a learning process. It's making some headway. And of course, as always, some statistical crime data information that the public is concerned about. Just a quick reminder, the 5 strategic objectives that we have been working on the last 5 years, and I think we'll probably still be working on over the next 4 or 5 years. I don't think these are going to change significantly. I think these are issues that are still germane to our community today, which is enhancing community policing, maximizing community participation, a drug-free, alcohol-free city of Dixon as much as we can, improving safe streets, and improving operations in the department itself. In 2008, just a couple of quick accomplishments relative towards those strategic objectives include updating our tasers and bringing in the new X26 model with the video camera equipment and state-of-the-art tasers. We've also put mounted traffic radar units in every one of the patrol vehicles out there to increase our traffic enforcement opportunity. You'll see that's crucial. That came up here in some of the statistics for 2008. The operations of our community service officers, giving them the same equipment that patrol officers' cars have relative to mobile data terminals and the ability to interact and do enforcement on the street without having to go through a telephone or radio to dispatch. At the same time, we continued working on county collaboration efforts, trying to improve not only Dixon but Solano County law enforcement efforts relative to the vehicle theft suppression enforcement team, and having personnel assigned to that on a monthly basis to look at auto theft within the county and interacting with auto theft suspects. We also joined the Solano County FBI Safe Streets Gang Task Force, working on gang efforts in 2008, and pleased to say we're seeing some significant efforts within the Solano County in gang enhancement and gang enforcement training and so forth. At the same time, we also enhanced our training in patrol operations relative to deployment of a patrol rifle and a training program that was approved by the state of California that we will be implementing and offering not only to Dixon police officers but Solano County officers as well. Some of the most significant stuff relative to, and I said we talked about mobile mounted radar units, a 35% decrease in auto accidents in the city of Dixon last year, which is a direct correlation, I believe, in traffic stops and the fact that we saw a 40% increase in traffic stops. One of the things I've heard continuously in my tenure here is traffic, and the enhancement of traffic. We don't get them all, can't get them all, but we have increased, and as I've said, the only statistic I care about is reducing that accident picture, and I think we finally have seen that. Hopefully that will continue next year as well. One of the other things I think I'm real proud of is after working with Solano County Dispatch for several years, as you know, is our contracting for dispatch services, is we're finally starting to get some good, accurate numbers to our response times. Priority 1 response calls, which is your hot in progress calls, we're responding in about 2.5 minutes on average. Typical, most law enforcement agencies average somewhere 5 to 6 minutes. Some of it is the size of our city and so forth, but our officers are out there. And just recently we had an armed robbery at a local restaurant. Our officers were on scene in less than a minute, which I think made a big difference in making a good arrest on that case. Part 1 offenses are your homicides, rape, robbery, aggravated assaults, burglary, theft, auto theft, arsons. Just a 5-year comparison of where we're at throughout the community. They did not change from 2007 to 2008 at all. Our violent crimes still remain relatively low. It's our property crimes that will be the issues, and I will continue to talk about those in just a second. Just based on the Part 1 crimes on a per capita per 1,000 residents, just a breakdown on that is also included in there. Again, it remained stable in 2007 and 2008. Some of the most significant data for crime analysis is the number of reports that were taken. A 12% decrease in the number of reports taken from 2008, the written reports of law enforcement are doing, which means we're not reporting crime as much as we used to. Part 1 crimes can remain status quo. I talk about that. Violent crimes remain stable, 67 in both 2007, 2008, 68, 2006. Slight little upstart in 2005, but the bottom line is we average about 60 to 70 violent crimes. Those are the aggravated assaults, the rape, robbery, murders, and that has not changed, not only the last 5 years, but over about the last 10-year period when you look back on stats on that. Property crime is where our biggest challenge is, and again, it's economic times and economic downturns. We do see more larcenies, we do see more thefts, we do see more shopliftings, and that is where our increase right now is the petty thefts. The burglaries and the auto burglaries, both residential and auto burglaries, actually declined in 2008 from 2007. But those are our challenges, and we will continue to work on that, and the staff will continue to work on that. Other reported crime, as I said, the Part 2s, based on the reports, there was also a significant decrease in about 13% of those crimes in from 2007. Bottom line, the department continues to move forward and has continued to move forward to be that exemplary police department that is responsive, progressive, and service-oriented in the city of Dixon. We strive to really make this a quality community to live in. We strive to give the most or the best responsive approach to working with the community, to being visible, to being involved. Again, I'm just giving you a couple highlights. There's 35 pages in there talking about the stuff that we have implemented or done and are continue trying to do. Are we perfect? No. We still have to respond to calls for service. We still have to do everything else. These are things above and beyond the day-to-day basis that we do. In wrapping up the year-end report, I just want to say that, as everybody is aware, we did lose one of us sergeants here recently in the past. Staff chose to dedicate this year-end report to the passing of, in memory of Sergeant Chuck Coates, and there is a dedication page in the opening segment of our year-end report. With that, that's just really a quick, brief overview, which is what I was asked to provide to you, which I've done in the past. I do want to state that it has been a pleasure for the last 6.5 years to be your chief, and I'll miss it, but thank you.